So what was a message or a thing from the movie that you think is important, that is an important takeaway for this generation?
When they said in the movie, you must prepare for your work. And I think that was kind of like a run through word, like statement when it was made. But if you think about the young woman who wound up being her daughter, she thought that she was just going to walk through those doors because they had a separation where only the women were allowed and the young girls were allowed to be. So I believe she thought she was going to walk in those doors, be able to watch what was being done and do it. And so she did not realize that there's a work behind that. There's a preparation to being able to accomplish what you see someone else is doing. Exactly. And so society tells you that there's overnight success when there is no such thing as overnight success. God says faith without works is dead. So the faith is believing in God, but the work is you preparing so that you can accomplish that what he has already called and purposed you to do. And so what she had to understand was she had to put in work. So when Viola was going to lay her stuff at the altar, like her, I don't know the lady's name, but it was like her right-hand woman, her to do, after they discussed her dream, she heard noises. When she looked and peeked inside, it was her daughter practicing. She was putting in work. She was preparing because she knew the work that was necessary.
Exactly.
She knew what was coming and she knew she had to practice. So we have to understand that whatever you've been called and purposed to do, there's a preparation season. And in your preparation season, you got to be willing to put in the work.
Absolutely.
And work means consistency. It means discipline. It means sacrifice. But in order to fulfill the work that you've been purposed to do, are you preparing? And so for me, that was huge. I saw so much in that one thing, because we think that we're going to, this next generation and our culture says that you don't really have to prepare. You just got to get in there. It's all in who you know. Yeah, but if who you know gets you in the door and you haven't prepared, you can't sustain. There's no sustainability for you. So there's still a preparation that needs to be done. So for all our millennials and college students watching this podcast, listen, prepare now so that the work that God has purposed and called you to do, you're equipped for it.